Welcome to my channel, The World Coin, the ultimate destination for coin collectors and history lovers. Here, we explore rare coins, old currencies, and hidden treasures from around the world. From ancient coins to modern collectibles, every coin has a story, and we're here to share it with you. Subscribe and join us on this exciting journey through history, value, and beauty, one coin at a time. Here coin 5 francs. So let's get started. The 5 francs coin of 1978 belongs to the final decades of the French franc currency era before the euro replaced it in 2002. The French franc itself was one of the oldest European currencies, with roots stretching back to the late Middle Ages, but the modern decimal franc system began after the French Revolution, 1795, when France standardized its currency under a decimal system. The 5 francs denomination held a special place. It was historically issued in silver during the 19th and early 20th centuries, but by the 1960s France shifted to modernized, cheaper metals to accommodate mass circulation. By the 1970s, France was going through economic changes. After the oil crises of 1973 and 1979, inflation was high, and coins needed to be more durable, lighter, and cheaper to produce. Thus, the 5 francs coin of 1978 was struck in nickel, a strong and corrosion-resistant metal that could withstand circulation. This was not just a piece of currency, it was a symbol of French identity, republican values, and industrial progress. The design of the 1978 5 francs coin is both simple and deeply symbolic. The obverse of the coin features the portrait of Liberty, represented as La Semuse, the sower, an allegorical female figure sowing seeds into the earth while striding forward. This design is the creation of Oscar Rodi, a famous French engraver, and had already appeared on French silver coins earlier in the 20th century. She symbolizes hope, growth, renewal, and the spreading of prosperity. Her flowing gown and dynamic stance embody the spirit of the French Republic, echoing the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The reverse displays the denomination, 5 francs, along with the year of minting, 1978, encircled by a laurel and olive branch wreath. The laurel represents glory and victory, while the olive branch symbolizes peace. This dual symbolism expressed the balance France wished to maintain, strength and peace, during a time of Cold War tensions in Europe. The coin proudly carries the inscription, République Française, affirming the democratic and republican foundation of France. The design combines elegance with republican symbolism, making the 5 francs of 1978 both functional and culturally meaningful. Country: France. Denomination: 5 francs. Year of issue: 1978. Metal composition: nickel 100%. Weight: approximately 10 grams. Diameter: approximately 31 millimeters. Thickness: approximately 2.1 millimeters. Edge: reeded milled. Mint mark: struck at the Paris Mint, Monnaie de Paris, one of the oldest active mints in the world. The choice of nickel was not accidental. It was a highly durable material that gave the coin a silver-like appearance while being resistant to corrosion in daily wear. The 1970s were a turbulent decade for France. Inflation, rising oil prices, and global economic instability affected everyday life. Coins like the 5 francs 1978 were essential for daily commerce, buying bread, taking the metro, or making small purchases. At the same time, the French government wanted its coins to reflect not just economic utility but national pride and identity. The use of La Semuse was deliberate. She was a unifying symbol. In times of economic hardship, she represented the idea that France would continue to grow and prosper through hard work, solidarity, and republican values. The 5 francs denomination went through several phases. Silver era, 19th early 20th century. Large silver coins circulated as 5 francs pieces, heavy and valuable. Post-war period, 1940s-1950s. Coins were smaller and often made of aluminum or cheaper metals, reflecting post-war shortages. Nickel era, 1960s-1990s. The 5 francs coin was modernized into nickel, larger in size, and mass-produced for circulation. End of the franc, 1990s-2002. The 5 francs coin coexisted with the introduction of the euro in 1999, bookkeeping, and 2002, physical notes and coins. The 1978 issue sits in the middle of the nickel era, making it both common and historically representative of its time. The 1978 5 francs coin was struck in large numbers, so it is not considered rare. However, collectors still value it for its beauty, historical significance, and condition. Common circulation condition, worn, typically worth its face value or a little more, about 50 cents minus €1. Uncirculated, brilliant condition, can fetch €3 minus €5 depending on the mint state. Proof mint sets. If part of an official 1978 mint set, the value increases significantly. While not rare, the coin's allure lies in its symbolism and place in French history rather than its monetary value. This coin is more than metal, it represents France's heritage of republican values. The recurring use of Les Emus on stamps, coins, and official emblems shows how deeply rooted she is in French collective memory. For many French citizens who grew up in the 1970s and 1980s, the 5 francs coin is a nostalgic reminder of childhood, pocket money, and daily life before the euro. In classrooms, markets, and metro stations, the 5 francs coin was everywhere. Today, it lives on in collections, antique shops, and family drawers where old francs are kept as keepsakes. The 1978 French 5 francs coin is a small yet powerful artifact of history. It reflects France's resilience during economic challenges, its dedication to republican ideals, and its cultural continuity through the enduring symbol of Les Emus. Though common and not highly valuable in monetary terms, it carries immense historical, cultural, and sentimental value. Every detail, from the olive branches of peace to the flowing figure of liberty, reminds us that coins are not just tools of trade but miniature works of art and symbols of national identity. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.